Have you ever walked into a health store and felt overwhelmed by the endless tubs of protein powder? They promise bigger muscles, stronger bones, and endless energy. But here's the truth. Once you cross the age of 60, protein shakes may not be the magic solution everyone makes them out to be. In fact, there's one natural food sitting in your kitchen, or maybe at your local grocery store, that can do a better job at protecting your muscles, keeping you strong, and even helping you stay independent as you age. Today, I'll reveal what that food is, why it's so powerful, and how it beats protein powder when it comes to stopping muscle loss after 60. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have a simple, science-backed solution that could completely change the way you eat. The silent problem of muscle loss after 60. Before we talk about the food itself, let's address the real issue, sarcopenia. This is the scientific word for age-related muscle loss. Once you hit your 60s, your body naturally starts losing muscle mass, strength, and function. The numbers are scary. Research shows that adults over 60 can lose 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every decade. By the time you're 80, if you don't take action, you might lose up to 50% of your muscle. And this doesn't just affect how you look in the mirror. It impacts how easily you get up from a chair, climb stairs, carry groceries, or even maintain your balance to avoid falls. That's why muscle preservation isn't about vanity. It's about survival, independence, and quality of life. Many people think that simply adding a scoop of protein powder to a shake will solve this problem, but the body of someone over 60 doesn't process protein the same way it did at 25. You need more than quick fixes. You need nutrient-dense, natural foods that your body can use efficiently. Why protein powders fall short after 60? Here's something most supplement companies won't tell you. As we age, our digestive system changes. Stomach acid production declines, enzyme activity slows down, and the ability to break down and absorb protein is reduced. That means a fancy $50 tub of protein powder may not deliver the muscle-building benefits you're hoping for. On top of that, many protein powders are loaded with artificial sweeteners, fillers, and additives that can upset your stomach or raise your blood sugar. And let's not forget, relying on powders can make you miss out on the rich blend of vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats that whole foods naturally provide. So, what's the smarter alternative? Let's talk about the food that can truly change your game. The muscle-saving food. Eggs. Yes, the humble egg. Not expensive powders, not exotic supplements, but eggs. This simple food is one of the most complete sources of protein you can eat, and it comes naturally packaged with nutrients that are specifically helpful for older adults. An egg has around 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein, but here's what makes it special. It's packed with essential amino acids, particularly leucine. Leucine is the key amino acid your body needs to trigger muscle protein synthesis, which is the process of building and repairing muscle. After 60, your body becomes resistant to protein. It takes more effort to stimulate muscle growth. That's why leucine-rich foods like eggs are so valuable. They help overcome that resistance and keep your muscles strong. More than just protein, but eggs are not just about protein. Think about this. When was the last time a scoop of protein powder gave you vitamin D, vitamin B12, selenium, and healthy fats all at once? Eggs provide all of these. Vitamin D supports bone health and muscle function, vitamin B12 keeps your nervous system sharp, selenium acts as a powerful antioxidant, and the healthy fats in eggs support hormone production, especially testosterone, which plays a major role in maintaining muscle strength in both men and women as they age. When you eat an egg, you're not just feeding your muscles. You're feeding your entire body with nutrients that help you move, think, and feel better. The cholesterol myth debunked now. I know what you might be thinking. Aren't eggs bad for cholesterol? For decades, eggs were unfairly demonized. People were told to avoid the yolk and stick to egg whites. But modern research has completely changed that view. For most healthy adults, dietary cholesterol from eggs doesn't raise blood cholesterol levels in a harmful way. In fact, The yolk is where most of the nutrients live, the very nutrients that older adults need to prevent muscle and bone loss. If you've been throwing away the yolk, you've been missing out on the best part. It's like buying a car and throwing away the engine. Eggs versus protein powder in real life. Let's compare. Imagine two people in their 60s. One drinks a protein shake every morning, while the other eats 2 boiled eggs with breakfast. The shake may give a quick protein boost, but the eggs provide protein plus micronutrients, plus healthy fats that keep you satisfied, plus choline, which supports brain health. The egg eater starts the day with stable energy, better satiety, and nutrients that the shake simply cannot match. And here's the kicker: eggs are far cheaper. For the price of 1 tub of powder, you can buy dozens of eggs that will nourish your body in ways a processed supplement never could. The power of timing. Here's something fascinating. The timing of protein intake matters even more after 60. Studies show that spreading protein evenly across meals is more effective at preserving muscle than eating it all at once. That means if you eat 1 or 2 eggs in the morning, then include another protein source like chicken, fish, or beans at lunch and dinner, you're giving your body a steady supply of amino acids to repair and maintain muscle throughout the day. This steady supply is like oiling a machine regularly instead of waiting until it breaks down. How to eat eggs for maximum benefit. Now, let's get practical. How should you eat eggs to stop muscle loss after 60? The beauty of eggs is their versatility. You can boil them, scramble them, make an omelet with vegetables, or even add a hard-boiled egg to a salad. Just avoid frying them in too much oil or loading them with processed meats like bacon. The goal is to keep them healthy, simple, and part of a balanced diet. If you have 3 to 4 eggs per day, spread out across meals, you'll be giving your body a powerful tool against muscle decline. Of course, if you have specific medical conditions, like advanced kidney disease, always check with your doctor first. Muscle health is more than food. Eggs are powerful, but they're not the whole story. If you want to truly stop muscle loss after 60, you also need movement. Resistance training, even with light weights or just your body weight, sends the signal to your muscles that they need to grow. When you combine exercise with leucine-rich foods like eggs, you get a powerful synergy that keeps you strong, mobile, and independent well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Think of it like this: food provides the building blocks, and exercise gives your body the blueprint. Without both, the house doesn't stand. So, let's bring it back to where we started. Protein powders may have their place for some people, but if you're over 60 and worried about muscle loss, you don't need to spend money on tubs of powder. Instead, look to one of the most affordable, accessible, and nutrient-rich foods you can buy: the egg. It's nature's perfect protein, loaded with everything your muscles, bones, and brain need to stay strong. Next time you're tempted by a shiny label on a supplement, remember this: the simple foods you eat every day often hold the real power to transform your health. Thanks for watching Fitness Tips. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and share it with someone who could use this information. Your muscles will thank you, and so will your future self.